Hello makeup lovers and welcome to my channel. My name is Malene. I'm from Denmark and living in Barcelona in Spain. I'm a makeup artist and for a long time I've been asked to please make some YouTube videos or make some makeup videos, whatever. But I haven't had the courage. Now this is my second video. I hope I'm in focus because in the first one I sure wasn't. So this is my second attempt and I hope it's going well. I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or you have any tips or you have any suggestions, please write it in the comments. And I would love for you to subscribe because if you like this and want to watch more, I'm going to post more for sure. Today, I'm going to show you how I got this look using the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2, also known as MothershipVIII. So if you want to see how I did this look, please hang on and look from start to finish how I did the eye makeup look. Ready to start the new look. My face is prepped and primed and right now pretty naked. So I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see the details of the eye look when I do it. I normally start the makeup by framing my eye area by doing my brows. I've always felt more comfortable doing that, so that's what I'm gonna do. See you soon. Today we're gonna make a look using my favorite palette from Pat McGrath. It's Divine Rose 2, MothershipVIII. Let me see if I can show you here. It is well loved, as you might see. This is a palette we're gonna play with. I'm going to start out by using my reference number 1. It's flat, but it's still fluffy, so you can use it in many ways. It's a multitasker. I'll show you. I'm going to start with the transition color. This is it. I see a lot of people when they dip into their color, they blow their brush. That's the worst thing you can do if you use it on other people or if you do other people's makeup because of the bacteria thing. So better to just do like this or on your mirror. So I'm just going to start by dabbing it on, and the reason for me dabbing it on like this is because I have all these wrinkles, and I don't want to pull my skin too much because then we will have some very strange lines on the makeup. So I'm just going to dab it on first when it's concentrated here. And then I'm actually gonna go and kind of like do some circular motions and blending it out and up like so. I have some wrinkles going this way because I have a bad habit of lifting my eyebrow because I feel like I look so tired if I just relax. I look like I'm mad. So I always lift my eyebrow like this. I'm not recommending you to do so because you'll get a headache for sure. Anyways, this is what we got so far. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that same shade. This time I put it at the tip of the brush, so I'm gonna use it for my under eye. Always when you do your makeup on yourself or on other people, just remember to just look at the opposite direction. Because for example, if I'm doing something down here, I want to look a little bit up because in that way I'm not staring at the brush and will get a shock and hit my eyeball or the customer's eyeball if you're doing it on another person. Still using the same brush, I dipped into a more pink color and I put it on the top of the brush, and I'm gonna go and lay it a little bit closer to the crease. I'm just going to start by dabbing it on, like so. And don't do like this when you do the makeup, because then suddenly it's either too far up or it's too far down, so you can't see it. So look at yourself as you meet other people in the mirror, so you can check your makeup, how it's going to look when it's done. So like so, just checking if it's okay, and then I'm blending it a little bit upwards into the other color, so it's going to be like pink and then a flush of the other color, and it's not gonna be so super crazy. And like I did with the other color, I'm gonna match the under eye, so I'm just gonna put it a little bit closer to the eye this time. And this is kind of a little bit of shimmery shade. It's not like a glittery shade, but it's like a satin kind of shade. If you feel that it's a little bit too satin for you and you like it more matte, with Pat McGrath shadows, you can just go back to a matte shadow and put it on top. It will be all fine. It will not slide off. I'm gonna go back into the first color again, just to sort of like mix these two colors together a little bit and bring it up a little bit higher, because it kind of like almost disappeared when the pink came on. So I'm just gonna gently put a little bit more on. I'm holding my brush all the way down here instead of close to the bristles, because in that way the application would be a little bit more soft and not so concentrated and aggressive. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna go in and deepen up the look by using the darkest color in the palette. I'm still using the same brush, and this time again I'm using the tip of the brush. So I'm gonna go into the crease of the eye, like so. I'm just gonna go back and forward like this, windshield wiper motions to deepen it up, and then blending it a little bit upwards and a little bit outwards, like so. Now I am gonna use the same brush, the same color on the tip of the bristles, and I'm gonna pinch the brush so I can make it a little bit more flat and then use it as an eyeliner brush down here. I'm just gonna go into like 2/3 of the eye here. Don't want to make it too dark, so it's gonna look like this. If you want to do a lighter look, you can now use a light color on the eyelid, on the mobile eyelid. If you want to spice it up a little bit, you can take Mother's Sextra Terrestrial. It's like, it's a multichrome. It's quite amazing. You can't really see the color change here so much. Maybe you'll see it on my eye. I'm just gonna dab it on with my finger. It's very beautiful. And it's very unique. I know a lot of indie brands also do these kinds of multi-chromes. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Pretty, huh? Now I'm gonna put some highlighter on my brow bone to enhance that. I'm just gonna use the lightest color in the Mothership palette, and still using reference number 1. I just wiped it off in my makeup eraser. You can also use a towel, or if you have the, I think you call it shade shifter, you can also brush it off in that. I'm just gonna go like this, gently, put it up here under the thinner area, the thinner part on my eyebrow, and then blend it in the lighter color. So, to make the eyes pop a little bit more, and for me to look a little bit more awake, I'm gonna use the shimmery shadow, the topper, and just put it on my finger and just dab it in the corner of my eye here, just to like make an effect, like so. I went to a small store today in Barcelona. We call it the China Bazaar. It's like a store where you can find all kinds of good stuff for the home and basically anything, everything. They had some brushes, and I was like, maybe I can use this for eyeliner. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do a different fluid eyeliner. I'm gonna use the gold color in the palette, and I dipped my brush in some Miron liquid to really make the gold pop. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm using the little finger as a like sort of like to stabilize my movement. I'm using that on the tip of my nose, and then I'm going to do the line. This is the first time I'm trying this eyeliner brush. Well, it's not an eyeliner brush, it's actually for watercolors, I think, but it works fine. Now I'm gonna do a wing. That's gonna be a little bit interesting. When I do a wing liner, I always try to follow the shape of my eye. So I just do a line here, and then I'm gonna join it with the other line I already made here. Maybe this is a little bit too much. I'll find out. But hey, who's to say? Okay, I'm gonna turn the brush and do like this. So this is what we got so far. Sometimes I do think a little bit different or think out of the box. I don't know. I'm probably not the only one doing this. I can, for example, I've been known to put some liquid lipstick on the waterline. Now I'm just going to put this golden color of eyeshadow with the Miron mixing liquid. I'm just going to go ahead here and do it. I'm not recommending you to do it. It's probably not the best thing to do, but you can do it if you feel like it. Don't tell them I said to do so. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to use the Dark Star from Pat McGrath Labs. I'm just sort of like blinking the mascara onto the lashes. I'm not going to be very, what do you say? Specific? No, not specific. I can't find the right word for it. I'm not gonna go and do the prettiest lashes ever with the mascara today, because I'm just gonna use some falsies anyway. So I'm just gonna coat the lashes, and then before the mascara dries on the lashes, I'm gonna put the falsies on and really make them sort of like join together, so it will look a little bit more natural, even though the falsies are not quite natural. But let's see how I get to that point. For some people it can be a struggle to put lashes on. The solution for that, or what works for me, is just to look down, have the lashes in a tweezer, and just like put them on top of your lashes like so. And then with the tweezer, you just correct them, like you put them into place here. And I'm just checking if I'm in frame, or if I'm like going down so you can't see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna just like squeeze them together. I always have some smaller eyelashes, hair eye, sorry, that was crazy. Lashes that sort of like sticks out and can make it look really crazy when you take photos. This is a look with the eyelashes on, the final look. It kind of makes the whole thing come together when you put on lashes. Of course, for photos it looks way prettier, I think. I don't think I would, if I was going somewhere, if it was a big party, I would put on lashes, but or else I would just use mascara. Anyways, here I'm gonna go back like this, so you can see what it does to your expression and to your eye. Actually, if you know anything about the color wheel, I'm sort of like using that theory, the complementary colors, because if you go and look at the color wheel, you can see that green like my eye. The opposite color of green is actually something that is like a red undertone. It could be like magenta, like a reddish color. And if you use that as an eyeshadow in your look, it will make your eye look even more green. Like if you have blue eyes, find the blue color on your color wheel and see what is the opposite color. It would be some kind of orangey color. And that's also like when you use a complementary color, it's also, for example, if you have like a very red skin, you would use the color wheel again and see what's the opposite of red. That's green. Okay, I'm gonna put some green on. But then when you put it directly on the red color, it's gonna neutralize. So that's how the color wheel works. So this is a final look. All Pat McGrath Labs products. I am using the electric blue as a blush and some Divine Rose highlighter. I'm sure you can see the bling to the moon. Well, maybe not to the moon, the neighbor maybe. Anyways, for some, this look is a little bit too colorful or too crazy, or well, I don't think it's crazy, but for some, it's a little not super neutral. But actually, I wear glasses. So when I put on my glasses, it looks less intimidating. Well, that's at least what I think. Because the glasses, they steal some of the pow. So this is one pair of my glasses. Sometimes I wear another pair. They are a little bit smaller and black. I'm gonna put them on so you can see the difference. I'm like a blind person here trying to reach out for the glasses next to me. Okay, I'm gonna put these on. So these are my other glasses and they give me a whole different look. So when you do makeup for glasses, you can always go a little bit more ham because it will look less crazy when you put on your glasses. And also, there's another thing. I didn't know if you noticed, but actually, this reference number 1, the only brush I used throughout the whole video. And well, except from the liner, of course, I used the cheap brush. That was like $1 or something like that. So it is possible to do this if you want to. Just try it out, see where it leads you, and if it works for you. You'd think I'm all done here, but not me. I want some more sparkle in my life. So after I put on the Divine Rose lip gloss from Pat McGrath, I want to give it a little bit like notch up. So I'm gonna use Alien Gelic. That's also a gloss with some sparkle. So I'm just gonna put that on the inner part of my lip here. So it's a little bit more shiny. So this is all for today, but please let me know if there is anything you'd like me to do, or if you have any questions, whatever. You are so welcome to comment and ask me, and I'll be sure to answer. And until the next time, have a lovely day. Bye.